Can you hear the music? I don't know where to stop it now. Okay, guys, can you hear me? I have no idea how to stop the music. Oh, the music is finished. Cool. I didn't know how to stop it. Okay, cool. Oh, good morning, everyone. Okay, can you hear the echo? Okay, right. Guys, thank you very much for being here. My usual, Debbie Sue, Amy, thank you so much for being here, friends. Right. So I have no guest today. So it's only going to be you and me. Okay. No echo. Perfect. Hey, I can see my good friend um Mary there. Hey guys, thank you for being here. So because I don't have any guests today, I want to share something that happened the last 60 days. I was in a coaching program with Miriam, the exit queen. I don't know. I've interviewed her in the channel a while back, and I want to share the findings that that program taught to me. When I joined the program, I was trying to organize myself, but my mind was really, I don't know, fuzzy. Okay, I didn't know what the next step to take to do what I wanted to do. I wanted to do too many things at the same time. And then after the interview that I had with Miriam, she invited me on her channel. And to be honest, at first when she invited me, I was like, I didn't see what the program would bring. But yesterday we had the graduation, we did the last session, and it was amazing, the findings and everything. So that's what I want to share with you guys today. All right. Guys, you will see that I have a bot there talking, and I'm hoping that is not putting too many messages at the same time. Let me see. Okay. Uh, let's see. Let me remove this one. Okay. Right. So the program was 60 days, right? This is why I put 60 days choosing me. And Miriam program is about women of our age, like, over 50, over 40, who want to reinvent themselves, okay? Who are either starting over or just learning to trust themselves again. That's what was the program about. And to be honest, it's crazy how much I've learned in that program. And at first, before joining Miriam for that program, when I was thinking of how I want my life to be, how I want to reinvent my life, the main focus for me was weight loss because I'm obsessed about losing weight and how to make money, nothing in between. So when I joined the program, I was sure that she would be talking about weight loss because she was like, exit uh, with fire, you need to look good, you need to, but the program was so deep, okay? We went from head to toes to, breathing technique to Reiki to so many things that I did not expect at all. And every day we had like every session, we had like a weekly session and then a group session on Saturday. And on every session, she gave us a prompt. And the program really brought a lot of clarity. So I'm going to share 3 points that she asked us at the end of the program. So that's what I want to talk to you about today. So before I start, rambling, how are you guys doing? Hey, Rhonda. So happy to have you here. Thank you for being here. Rhonda, I sent you a message. I'm waiting for you on the channel. I said I did not see your message straight away. If you could book like a time and even a date, and we arrange, we will pick a time that works with you. So yeah, I would love to have you in the channel. And thank you so much for being here. Let me say, are you near any of the wildfire? I hope not. Not sure where they are in Spain. Talking about the wildfire, there's a friend actually that I spoke to yesterday that they had to wear mask. They're in the south of France in Bordeaux, although it's quite far. but they could already, the cloud in the sky, and they felt very, very uncomfortable. And they've been asked to feel, to like wear mask and to be careful and stay inside. So yeah, so prayer for these people who are, battling all of that. Okay, guys. So let me now start with what I wanted to share with you today. Okay. So that program, at the end of the program, what Miriam asked us is, the first question was this one. Not exactly. I just changed it a little bit because I didn't want to like betray the a program and give you all the information here. But one of the questions that she asked was, what changed in me over the last 60 days? And although I couldn't see it at the beginning, at first, I felt like reinventing myself was like a huge task that I needed to tackle, like a mountain, right? I didn't know where to start. And what the program taught me is that it's the most important thing when you reinvent yourself or start over or whatever big project you're taking on is first to trust yourself, that you have the abilities to tackle whatever task or problem that will come to you. Once you believe in yourself and trust yourself, then you know that no matter what, even if you don't know yet how you're going to tackle the problem, you have you know that you will get there. You know that you will find a way to get there. That's what one big thing, because at first it was very difficult for me to understand how I want to retire in 2 years, at 55, and I don't have any savings right now. How am I going to tackle that? It's such a huge thing. And moving out of the UK as well, and I'm moving to Africa, and in France, because I told you I have two poles. Uh, um, I will always have like a home in Europe and a home in Africa. So how would I do all of that with no saving right now? And I lost my contract recently because I have, not recently, it's been a while now. I have arthritis, guys, on my hands. So meaning that when I type, I'm not fast enough. And when it flare up, even typing is very hard. So I was not fast enough for my job, so they fire me. And since then, it's been very difficult for me to find a job. But so I was like, how on earth? That's the only thing I've been doing for 30 years, working behind a computer. So if I can't find now a job, how would I be able to do that? She helped me really to uh, break everything in small pieces, right? Um, and she made me understand that reinventing yourself start by taking care of yourself or your whole person, not just focusing on weight loss, not just focusing on, you know, something specific like finances, but it's like once you take care of yourself, including your breathing, your hair. I did my hair today. Okay. Um, Self love, right? Everything that you do that makes yourself feel good will impact all the other area of your life. And sometimes we need a reminder, even if we know that. But sometimes when you in there dealing with something, you can't see because you're too much into the mud and trying to figure things out. And what the program brought to me in 60 days is clarity. And yeah, so really the takeaway from for that first question was, when you heal, you know, you need to focus on your overall being, everything else, including the energy, your business, your finances, losing weight will align with everything. Okay. And this morning I went on the scale. I lost 3 kilos and I feel better, but I'm not focusing on weight loss, by the way. I'm just focusing on feeling generally, okay, being good, like sleeping enough. This is a work in progress. Okay. So yeah, let me see what you guys are sharing. I can see that the bot is being really excited there. Okay, right. Let me just delete some of the comment that he put there. Okay. Hey, Miriam is there. Hi. I was actually talking about you right now. This is Miriam, guys. This is the Exit with Fire. It's with Miriam that I took that program. Okay, so yeah, and go check her channel because she shares a lot of that for women, reclaiming their freedom. So yeah. Hey Nicole, buenos dias, mi amigas. Please, I don't know any more than that. I know, but like I'm a bit shy to speak Spanish here. Okay. Uh it was lovely working with you. Same here, same here. I didn't see you were there. So um may I say, Jase, this is amazing what you have done with Miriam. It is, indeed, it is. And I'm so grateful for the program because it has helped me a lot. And so let me go to the second question, okay, that Miriam asked us. So it's not exactly the question, but I just reframing to what I took after the program. So what habit am I taking into the next chapter? So a lot has happened because before joining the program, as I said, I was focusing on like those very harsh diets, okay, liquid diet replacement, etc. And there's something that I was not doing at all enough is drinking water. Okay, water was like, mm-mm. But one thing that I've learned is drinking water. And you will tell me, because I had that question myself, is like, what is drinking water will change to, what that has to do with reinventing myself and starting over and, building a life with purpose. You think this is just water, is nothing, but it's so much more than that because water does a lot, right? A lot, right? Water is life. Water um, regenerates everything inside you. So just that has been a big change for me. Since starting the program, I've been drinking more than enough water, which I couldn't. Before that, water was like medication for me. Okay. I needed something in my water to feel happy, right? That has changed. And the other things as well is that I've built like little things, in the program, we learn to take, like the compound effect, to do little things every day that goes toward the goal that you have, right? And so that goes with like building my YouTube channel to become monetized, saving for retirement, you know, little steps every day. We we spoke about like doing movement every day, not something that is so big like you need to go join the gym, but like when you're in the kitchen, instead of standing there waiting for something to finish cooking, or do some movement, do some squatting, all these little things along the way of these 60 days has improved a lot of things for me. And today, as I say, I can't clearly see where I'm going. I don't have everything figured out yet, but now I'm confident that I will get there. Okay. Even when it comes to my business, because now my mind is clearer, it's not so cluttered anymore with so many things coming through. I now know that, it will take time to get there. And the other thing as well is, even though you learn all these techniques, right? We forget often. So what you can do is the breathing technique that we learned is crazy. Although I did yoga and meditation a lot, you can never learn enough, right? There's a lot of things. I have these tools in here with me. Like this morning, I was in a live with Dora, Explorer Dora, and I started having a headache. And I started using this to, like, soothe myself, etc. I had never seen this in my life before, only with my daughter. I never bought those. But it's through that program because she taught us how to take care, as I say, from toes, head to toes. So have to take care of yourself, your hair, a facial routine, a skincare routine, a hair routine, with natural product. And these are things that when you overwhelm with your life, you don't see that, you don't see that as being a way for you to come out of, this mud or water you are in, right? But all these little things that you do to improve your overall health and wellness plays a role. Okay, so I hope it's clear what I'm saying. And also the other thing is, one of the habit also is that to stop putting yourself last. This was very important. I think maybe that's one of the big takeaway, simply because for 60 days it was about me. When I was in that Zoom room with Miriam, it was her and me, and the focus was entirely about me. Her holding my hand and giving me the tools to be able to use them even after the 60 days, right? And that alone, having 60 days where you're thinking about you, what you want, how you to take care of yourself, have been amazing. Okay, so no longer putting yourself last. This is one of the biggest thing that I took there, because we know as women, that's one of the big problem that we have. We often forget ourselves. Okay, so really, the power of small discipline daily actions, right, daily steps toward the big goals is extremely important, right? Now I don't see my weight loss as, oh my goodness, I have like 100 kilos, or not 100 kilos, but pound or whatever to lose, right? Now I see that baby steps, one day at a time. Okay. Every action that I take, every meal that I choose to eat, oh, the meals, my goodness, like having protein first. Okay. There's a lot of things that but unless somebody put it on the front of you, okay, and explain to you clearly the steps, sometimes, we think we know things, but it's not the right choice that we're taking. So that's now every morning when I wake up, I know that it's protein first. As we aging, our bone density. I mean, Dr. Nicole here, Nicole speaks a lot, talk a lot about that on her channel. We need to pay attention to our muscles as we aging. So lifting weight, eating protein, all of that is important, and we spoke about all of that. And let me see. I put some notes here, and let me quickly check your messages. As I hope it's not the bot being too excited there, guys. I've installed something earlier. It's a chat bot to send some messages, but apparently I didn't set it properly because it keeps sending messages. So, okay. Anyway, if you have any question, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll continue with the next one. So, all right. Then the next thing that we were asked during that the graduation day, the last day of the program, was like, if I could speak to the woman I was 60 days ago, what would I tell her? Right? And this one, and she also made us like record a video when we started, and the video at the end of the program, and in between, something like that. And then on the last day or the day before, she showed me all the video, and I was shocked. I was shocked of the the difference of the improvement. Often we don't see the progress, guys. I'm so hot right now. I don't know if it's the lights or it's perimenopause. I don't know. Anyway, so I couldn't see the difference, but it's crazy. When I saw the first video, the first day when she asked me when we started the program, my eyes were gone. I'm like, who is that woman? Who is that woman on the screen? I was so, my eyes had no joy, nothing. And on the last one, I was joyful, without even trying. My eyes were talking. Because I had built more confidence. And that's one of the things. And let me just go here because I had some notes so I don't forget. So as I say, clarity, okay? And the other thing is that shocked me when we started. Mariam, stop me if I don't want to tell all the program here. The thing that was shocking for me is like looking at myself in the mirror. I don't know for you guys, maybe you are very confident with your life and etc. But there's something about when you have a lot of weight, it's avoiding your mirror, right? She made us do some that at the beginning of like crazy exercise where you have to look at yourself in the mirror, like fix yourself in the mirror and talk to yourself like, what do you mean? I couldn't. I was avoiding the mirror. If I go on the mirror, I'm fixing my hair, right? Or something, but I'm not looking at myself. And that was big because, and also I couldn't see, visualize the version of the woman I'm becoming or what I'm working toward, right? I couldn't see it. I knew that I want to lose that kilo. I want to be financially free. I want this and this and that, but I couldn't visualize that. It was far, far, far away from what I wanted. But after the program, I can see her. I can see the woman that I'm becoming. I can see, I can reach almost that woman because I can see that clearly. So this helped me being able to visualize the person I'm becoming. I'm not saying I'm going to become, I'm becoming because I'm working toward it. Helped me take small steps. 2 days ago, that's a lie. Even this today, yesterday, and before, I was battling with like cravings. I wanted to go in the shop and buy something so badly, like ice cream or something, a cake. I battled for many hours, but then I was asking myself, would the woman that I'm becoming will make these choices? Are these choices are going to help me today to achieve my goals to become the woman that I'm becoming? And the answer was no. So I battled with it. Then I went to drink tea and coffee. I drank so many, water and everything to fill my stomach and forget, because I was not hungry. That was just a craving. I just wanted just old habit that were coming back, right? So, and often it's like, the program is finished. Let me now we're free to do what we want, right? But no, it's like the program is not finished because we finished the session. I think the tools that she's giving me, is something that I'm using today and that I will be using for a very long time to be able to achieve my goals. So let me just quickly come back to your messages. That's great, Jase. Thank you so much, Debbie Sue. It was really an amazing program. Let me just quickly come back here and check the other messages. Yeah. And yeah, and I wanted to ask you a question as well, guys. So like um if you guys are watching, even you in the replay, right? What is one small thing you can do for yourself this week to choose you? Okay. There's a lot of things that I've put in place, like the dating myself monthly I did a video about it, has been a very big thing for me. I didn't see it at first. At first, it was just, yeah, it's, content for YouTube. But the fact that I had to force myself every month, you know, to find something to do, either go to the cinema, go to the next city, even if it's just going in my town somewhere, did a lot. Because although sometime at the end I'm like, I'm so tired, I don't want to go. But once I'm out there, either watching the cinema, having that coffee in a nice place, I'm happy to be there, you know. But I had to force myself to do that. So it's actually a decision, it's a choice. Because if we wait to have the willingness, the time, the whatever, it's not happening, it's not going to happen. You have to take the decision to make the decision. And talking about that, I still haven't dated myself this month. I have 4 days or 5 days to go, okay, to go to the cinema. And I was already looking at what I was going to do this month, and I'm looking forward to it. I was thinking of going to like there's like open space cinema. Have you been to those? I think that's going to be exciting to do something like that. So yeah, let me see if you guys have answered anything. I'm talking a bit fast today. Let's see. buying myself some fancy coffee beans instead of the cheap on sale coffee at the supermarket. I like that, Amy. Exactly. That's another thing. Thank you. That just triggered something that I had forgotten when Miriam asked me. Before, guys, I didn't have a budget for taking care of myself, like hair, face, whatever. I buy whatever's cheap in the supermarket. Okay, that. But I'm worth it. I deserve it. I know I put all my money in my travels, which is the way I take care of myself, right? Right. But there's more to that because unless I work on how I feel, of the entire wellness, it will limit me because my weight limits me when I travel anyway. I pay a lot more money because I'm not fit enough maybe to run after a bus or whatever, right? So I go for the expensive, more convenience because my weight will prevent me to. So everything really plays with each other. So treating yourself on a good coffee instead of the cheap one, definitely. Uh, Miriam say, whatever brings joy to you, absolutely, right? Whatever joy brings to you. Yeah. So that's absolutely almost everything that I had planned here, guys. So, and one last line that Miriam shared with us yesterday, which totally agree with, is like, guys, we only live one life, and we need to live it fully and unapologetically. And I think that also link with something that Debisu was saying. Debisu, I watched one of your video yesterday or this morning about the sad. I will paraphrase very badly because my brain don't remember a lot unless I write it down. But it was about, you know, events in life may sadden you, make you sad, but it doesn't make you a sad person. Anyway, I'm paraphrasing. Go see David's channel and you'll see what I'm talking about. So uh let me see. One small thing I can do for myself this week is sit somewhere quiet, cozy with a cup of tea and just let my mind relax. I love that. That last part, Debisu, to let your mind relax, right? It's like to take that cup of coffee and just enjoy the cloud. I'm saying the cloud because I'm in England. You may have the sun or the rainbow showing or something. For me, I have the cloud here. But just that, watching what the beauty. I love watching squirrels, by the way. I have a lot of squirrels always around my garden, and I like sometimes sitting there by the window and looking at them or the bird or whatever, right? Being present in that moment is so very important. I love what you shared, Debisu. Yes, Debisu, even simple things can be so joyful, 100%, right? Often we are expecting to do big thing, me first, right? Like going on big trip, big adventure. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, right? But those little things, those little joy, like the one Debisu just shared, are so very important, right? Like just in the morning having your cup of tea and just like reading. What I love doing is reading my daily devotional book. There's like a daily word every day that I read. And I used to just reading, having it here, my computer's on and doing 100,000 things at the same time, right? I try not to. I try now also to like be conscious when I eat instead of eating here and being on the computer and doing many things at the same time. So these are things that I want to build, you know, as I continue developing and working toward that best version of myself. And I don't know, I'm excited about meeting her, right? Uh, and yeah, guys, that's really everything that I wanted to share with you today. So, and also, guys, I would love to have you on the channel. Like, I don't like talking to myself. I know I'm talking to you. I like to have like a great person next to me that can come and share their wisdom, right? I love having guests. I didn't have a guest today, but it's good because at least I wanted to share that with you too. Good day, Jazz. Heading out to catch my flight back to the US. Enjoy today's conversation. Love this. Thank you, sis. Have a safe flight back to the US. And please come and tell us all how things are for you, how you're traveling around and learning Spanish. I want to have you on the channel, at least to learn to talk about Spanish. Okay. Uh, so thankful for our connection. Me too. And guys, by the way, I forgot to share. Here's Miriam channels. If you want to go and whatever I shared here, she goes in depth in a channel. She inspires. She has a school community, and I will share that and that the description once that the YouTube does its things with the live. Okay, so let me see. I need to know how to stop that. Whatever the bot, guys. Do you see the bot? Do you see the messages that the bots keep posting? Uh, the night bot. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Jazz. It sounds life changing. It is, taking after ourselves, definitely, and putting ourselves as a priority is so very important. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so let me just yeah, it's silly. It's putting so many. That's the Nightbot. I've just installed it today to like send some messages that I may not think about it, but I didn't. I think I didn't program it very well, so it's sending too many messages at the same time. So yeah. But anyway, yes, I have to share with you all about my study abroad, learning Spanish, and living in Costa Rica with a family as a 40. I'd love to. That exactly. Can you please book a time on the channel? I'll send you privately on WhatsApp my calendar. Please come and share it with us because Amy and I want to do the same thing. Right, Amy? Oh, she's saying the same thing. Please come and talk about your Spanish language experience and host it because we want to do the same thing. Maybe Mary will. We need to go be hosted by Mary. Mary speaks Spanish fluently. All right. That sounds so exciting, Nicole. It is. It is. Ladies, I won't keep you too long. It's Sunday today. You have a lot to do. I'm so grateful to have you here, and I don't want to extend it uh, longer. I said everything that I needed to share here with you guys. So, love you for being here, for your support always, and for being part of this beautiful community. All right. Guys, talk to you next Sunday with a guest. Maybe that's going to be Nicole. Right, Nicole? And talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, Devish Sue. Thank you so much for being here. I love you too. Great chat, Jazz. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great day, guys. I'm going to go now. Bye. Bye bye.